there anything else in the car?
No, yeah, there is. There's speeches in here. That's it. Oh, my vaccine hurts, baby.
I'm just gonna do a live.
Okay.
Right, kitty? Right, kitty? Hey everybody, just gonna do a quick live. Talk to Yuri about her
Hey guys.
new.
Oh,
So how was your interview?
it went well. So I guess I was already hired as soon as I get there. It was just a formality, an orientation. I mean, it's not. My orientation is next week, August 22.
That's great. Hey Heath Davis, we're just here about to celebrate Yuri got another job. This is her third job. Would you say it was hard to get jobs here in the U.S.?
Nope.
Or what?
Not at all. Here, like, it's just up to me if I want the job or not. Seems like. Because, I don't know, no sweat.
Yep.
Whereas in the Philippines, I had to really fight for that job.
Yeah, I mean, that's been my experience too. It's always been easy for me to get jobs.
It's like, it's just up to you if you want to settle with how much they want to pay. And
He says, good, so happy for you.
Thank you, Heath. What do you think, baby, about my newly discovered design?
Yuri's always doing stuff like this.
Okay.
Ways to organize.
I just try when I can, since we're always busy, you know, and we're always filming at home. So.
True.
Right. My vaccine hurts.
Congrats, good people. Brian says hello. How are you doing? How you doing, Brian?
Baby, my arm from the vaccine.
Oh, you had a vaccination?
What I like about this job is that they will pay for the vision, hearing, and what was it, baby? Dental.
You mean you have medical benefits?
Yeah, hopefully it's good.
So if they have benefits, that means they might have education and other stuff.
They actually said
during the orientation
that, if you feel like you want further education, you can.
They probably pay for your whole LPN if you wanted that.
I want that.
Is that the next step?
Not the LPN, but
more education.
I like gaining knowledge and new things. I'm about to have my first aid class on Saturday too.
First aid class.
Yeah, first aid for pediatrics and adults.
Awesome.
Oh, my arms is hurting so bad. It actually helps to be prepared, you know? Like
Brian says my fiance is from the country of Georgia. And she won't
Is it a country?
have trouble finding a good job. You think? No, not at all, man.
Not at all.
She's from Mother Russia. Georgia used to be a part of Mother Russia. Am I right, Brian?
So, while rushing earlier, since you didn't help me.
That's because I was doing work. So excuse me for doing work that takes care of the house and all the bills.
The fridge.
So next time I'll just abandon my job.
Broken since I
so you're blaming me
for
for this?
By myself.
You mean that right there? That
Yes.
you broke? Yeah, I noticed that.
So, because I did it by myself, you know.
Of course. Of course.
Anyway, I'm gonna try to fix that.
He says, Bruce, I was wondering, is there any kind of programs my fiance can take as far as schooling or OJT? You can answer that, Yuri.
Like what kind of job does she wanna have? It depends. Because like me, I already had marketing management and hotel and restaurant management, associate degree in the Philippines, but I wanted to try something else here, which is in the medical field, to start as a CNA and some future plans.
The answer is yes. So what Yuri did was called certified nursing assistant, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of an entry level position. It doesn't pay well. A lot of immigrants do it. But it seems like, I mean, it was like $600. It varies from state to state. Here in Colorado, it was $600 for her to do the training. It lasted how many weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It depends on what she wants.
Yeah, like she said, it depends on what she wants. But they also gave her on-the-job training, which was interesting. Like if she wants to do something else like IT or something, you know, it's going to require a lot more training, a lot more schooling, experience, things like that.
As
might
a
have
nurse,
to start.
Yeah, she might have to like get the credits.
Yeah, it depends on what she wants to do. But I would say yes. I mean, you know what? I think the thing is, like, immigrants don't have the same attitude as we have. Like, we're very picky Americans. So immigrants, they'll just come here, they get a job, and then they just level up, you know. Just get the first job. That job pays $9 an hour. Get training, go to the next level,
from there,
keep going up. And so many of the younger immigrants we know, that's what they do. They just start small, and then they just start working their way up.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Veronica Dip says, hello guys. Hey Veronica.
Yeah, my problem really is like, you know, like my last job, you know. Like you get connected with people and it's like it's hard to leave a job when you want to upgrade to something else. And
Brian Rumor says, question, if you guys both keep up with the K1. Yeah, we kind of keep up with the K1. We know that there's a couple changes, like the prices have changed and everything. We keep up with it only because we're constantly helping people on our group. So we're having to research things. So yeah, if you have any questions, we could probably answer for you.
Do you want to go to the gym?
Ryan says, yes. Brian says, the original biographic expired 1 June.
Now it's merged.
They have not posted a new one.
It's because it's now merged with the I-129F.
Yeah, so now, Brian, if you haven't already submitted your I-129F, which it sounds like you didn't, the G325 is now part of I-129F. So you no longer have to do that form. Everything that was in that form is now in the new I-129F. So you might have to redo it. I-129F.
You want to use
in the new format. Antoine says, later guys, it's checking in. Yep. See you later, Antoine. He says surgical tech is the way to go. Also, you can start out as a sterile processor. Oh, that's pretty cool. I bet they make good money, surgical techs.
Yeah, I think they do.
Went down for a second there, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just reading comments. And I got one that says... thanks, you guys always have answers. Thanks so much. No problem, Keith. Hello from Costa Rica. Costa Rica in the house. It's very nice to see you two. Such a beautiful couple. Thanks, man. Perfect. Love your channel. Thank you. Arthur. Hey, how you doing, Arthur? How's it going? Did you get your NOA 2 yet? Veronica says, what's for dinner, guys?
Great question.
Another live later? Yeah, actually, we might do a live later.
I'm about to make
I'm thinking about it. Because we gotta form up a schedule and stuff for the lives.
Chicken. Oh gosh. You and I, should we share it to our subscribers? Is it Yuri's kitchen today? No.
No. not Yuri's kitchen today.
I'm just kidding. Who was suggesting that again?
Andy, I think. I think we actually have a playlist that it's called Yuri's Kitchen.
Really?
Cooking with Yuri, that's what we called it.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna share this recipe because we all love it. This thing.
From somebody from Trinidad. Elton Jackson from Trinidad. That's cool. Where's the holder at? Oh, there it is. Alright guys, I need to switch this thing to a holder. Hey Andy, how's it going? We're just doing a quick live. Celebrating Yuri just got another job. A new job.
Which means less time for Bruce.
Yep, less time for videos. It's gonna just be me on this channel pretty soon, guys. That's just the way it is.
Dad.
Yes.
They switched my classes, so I need a notebook in one of them.
Yeah, also I gotta get you stuff
They
for
didn't
this.
give me my laptop. They didn't have I brought it here. Wait, I need to put my socks on because the floor is dirty. That sock is old. I mean, that's the class they switched me out of. We need to chop this watermelon, baby.
I got an SJ Cam M10 and I want to use as a live streaming camera. Windows camera sees it, but OBS doesn't. Really?
What's an OBS?
OBS is open source broadcast system software.
Does it look nice, baby, or it's too corny?
Not something I would notice, but it looks alright.
I'm gonna remove that.
What's going on with the camera? Let me see. How can you... I'm trying to think back to how I got mine to work. I don't have the same kind of camera as you, but there might be something you can do. Arthur. Corey High says, can't wait to be with my girl at home. Process is so stressful. Yeah, that's the hardest part about it, Corey. It's just like, that's the hard part about it, is that the waiting, you know, being apart from your girl. It's just... Andy says, how are you guys doing today? Doing all right. Yuri's doing good because she just
okay, anyway, so
got her job.
we should announce the giveaway.
Nope, we shouldn't.
Why?
Okay, go ahead.
I mean,
Announce it.
Wait, wasn't that the plan? Or no? Okay, later, guys, later. Just got back from drama class. It hurts. My throat hurts from talking.
Victor says, I learned so much from you too. I'm in a long distance relationship with a Filipina. Yeah, it can be hard to be apart for so long. Long distance. Don't miss that. Bruce and Yuri, what's going up, guys? What's going on? What's up? We're just chilling. Just doing a random live.
You always do random lives.
What would you recommend to start a YouTube channel? I would recommend checking out these guys who tell you how to start off a YouTube channel. I wish that I would have started off with that information. So it's this guy named Nick Nimmin. Here, let me type it in there. You gotta check this guy out. This guy is the real deal, and breaks down all the good, bad, and ugly of. All right, so I don't know how to chat in here on my phone. So anyway, just type in Nick Nimmin. It's this dude who does awesome YouTube videos and broadcasts. And you might notice like some of the stuff he says we incorporate in our videos because we're learning a lot from him. I'm learning a lot from him. Another guy to look at is Darren Eves. Darren, I think spelled with one R. Eves is E-V-E-S. E-V-E-S, yeah. And that guy has some awesome information. There's another guy named Roberto Blake. All these guys, what they do is they tell you how to start a YouTube channel from scratch and what to do. How to come up with ideas all the way to
Is the camera facing
getting
you?
like viral videos. They tell you how to do all that stuff. But what I would recommend is, number one, have a topic. Like, have one thing that you want to talk about with an audience. Like what Yuri and I started off with was K1 visa stuff. We did these videos that people kept asking us questions on Facebook, and then we started a website because we're like, let's just write it, write a blog.
We had the website before.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah, but it was about Filipinas. It had nothing to do with K1.
Yeah, so I started writing about it.
So we started writing about K1 visa. Then we're like, you know what? People don't really read anymore. It wasn't getting a lot of traffic. So we started doing YouTube videos. We did like our very first, you can go back to it's still out there. Very first one was just like basics of K1 visa. And what we found was it was a need for it. So what you want to do is find something that has a need, like a niche.
Something you're passionate about.
Something you're passionate about so you can continuously put out videos. And what we found was when we were consistently putting out videos, it didn't even matter how good or bad they were. When we consistently put them out and it had a keyword attached to it, like stuff people were searching in YouTube, we started getting traffic. So that's the first thing I would recommend is get an audience, get a subject that you want to talk about, and then stick with it, and then be consistently put stuff out. Somebody said, are you off the clock, Bruce, or on break? My day's pretty much over. I might do send out a couple more emails, but my day's pretty much over. Brian says, my girl used to be a model. She wants to do makeup and fashion channel. That's awesome. Only thing is makeup, I'm not sure about fashion, but makeup is a saturated market. But if she has a passion for doing it, I would totally do it.
Yeah, makeup is saturated.
Yeah, it's like so many people do it now. But if she can do it. I mean, especially if she's got the face. I mean, a lot of people just go on there just to see if a girl looks or a guy looks really, really good. They'll watch the video just to watch that person. So there's still hope on makeup and fashion. Stephen King says, love you guys. Yuri, love the outfit. Thanks, Stephen King.
Whose outfit?
Yours.
Oh.
Okay, let's see Yuri's outfit. Guys,
I already removed my blazer, so it might not be good anymore.
Dan, the man, the driving man, told my wife to be in Tacloban, Philippines, about you guys. Oh, told her about, she lives in Tacloban. Okay. We want more information on how to sign up for assistance in helping us through the K1 visa, compensating you accordingly. Yeah, you know what, Dan? Just go on our group if you're not already on our group. It's called Visa Approved. It's on Facebook. And there's a lot of people on there. It's not just us. In fact, the group has way more information than we do. They're super smart all together. You post a question, somebody's going to answer it. Another place you can go to is Visa Journey. There's more information, more people there. They're not as nice. But yeah, there's great information there. It's actually my favorite spot to go to. Wow, Bruce and Yuri, I completely missed that the G325 has expired, but did the complete new I-129F. So Steven, from my understanding, they've merged the G325A. G325A is now merged with the new I-129F. So I don't think they're going to renew it because all that information that's in the biographical information is now I-129F. Stephen King says, hey Bruce, do you know how to make a website? Yes. If so, do you have a video on how to do it? I don't really do videos on that, but there's a lot of YouTubers that will show you how. My skills are mostly in WordPress, which is super easy. That's why I use it. I could write stuff from scratch with HTML, but I'm so horrible at it, and I'm not good at design at all. So all I've done is...
You can show him our website.
So yeah, if you go to efilipinowomen.com, you'll see our website, and all I did was I used templates, WordPress templates. I have a hosting with what is it? HostGator. That's one of the hosting services I use. And then I just use a template, which is already pre-written software, and it cranks out that website you see. And then, you know, get branding, stuff like that. There's a few additions there, but it's pretty basic. So no, I don't have a video on it, but just go on YouTube and you'll find tons of people who do. Veronica says, how do you get the audience in YouTube? Yuri, how do we get the audience on YouTube?
You have to pick like a specific topic that you are most passionate about, like something that you wish to share with people, and you have to put keywords on them. So when people type it, for example, on Google, you type marriage, and so if that's a keyword, then all the videos will pop up there. So you have to use keywords. How do you explain? You want to explain that, baby?
Yeah. So Yuri is absolutely right. That's how you do it. Like if you want a little bit of traffic, you use keywords. It's basically stuff that people type into YouTube to find whatever information that they want. Like for example, Stephen King just asked me, how do you do websites and do you have a page? I said no, but if you go to YouTube and type in how to make a website, then bam, it'll pop right up. That's a keyword. How to make a website is a keyword, or how to do OBS is a keyword. Or for you, Veronica, a good one for you would be a unique experience that you have being interracial and being from Kenya.
Interracial
I bet
couple.
you people would be interested in hearing your story. You know, I know that's the thing. Like you can't be shy. You know, you got to just jump in. Because Yuri and I, both of us are introverts. You know, it's really hard. I mean, once we get around people, we're both cool with people, but we're just introverts. You know, like we would prefer to just be alone. You know, of course, we get tired of being in the same place in the room or whatever, but we just it was really hard for us to jump into this. But yeah, if you did, I guarantee you, if you did one about being an interracial couple and you being from Kenya and in your experience, your life experience, I bet you people would watch that. You get a following very quickly.
Yeah.
He says, should I have an obligation to send money back to her family, or should I? Oh, sorry about that. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Damn it. All right, Heath. I just deleted your comment and I apologize for that. So Heath, do you have an obligation to send money back to the family? No, man. I mean, it's not your obligation. It's not your responsibility. The reason I'm okay with it is because I know I feel like I know Yuri's sister. So, you know, everybody's situation is different, but you know, it's not we don't feel like it's your responsibility to do it.
No, it's not a responsibility, no. Like me, I just helped my sister because, is it facing me?
Yeah.
I just helped my sister because she was our mother. Like, she was like our mother when I was young until we got older. Oh. She was the one supporting me in going to school, and in every big event in my life, it was my sister, Purple Shadow, who was there for me. So since she's not my mother, like it's like I pay her back by helping her a little bit here and there, you know. And she's also like my best friend. Because of the things that happened to us and my sisters, over time we became best friends, and she's like a mother to me, sister, and a best friend. So
Ryan says, thank you so much for the advice, and I hope that you can do a video together someday. We can do a video together someday. Yuri is a beautiful woman, and she looks awesome with my girl in some fashionable clothes on an episode in the future. Never know. You never know. Johnny Day, how you doing? Mike C. Poker, how you doing?
Okay, but
I have my online partner with
ready.
you.
I mean, it's marinating, baby, for an hour.
I gave my online partner your group. my mom feels it is safe if he comes to the U.S. Stephen King says, okay. Domestic partner, I'm thinking of doing it okay for him to stay with me in the USA. Mike, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if I'm just misreading your comment. Did you say, are you asking if it's okay for your partner to come here in the USA for you guys to live together? Do you mean like on a tourist visa? But what we found with tourist visas, it really depends on what country. Unfortunately, it depends on what country you come from and how easy it is to get a tourist visa, if that's what your question is. For example, if you're coming from Canada, if your fiance is coming from Canada, it's super easy, right? Super easy. They're coming from Philippines, not so easy. Not so easy.
Depends on their background.
And it depends on how much money that they have. But is that your question? Just, I don't want to go too much into that. So just let me know. Are you trying to get a K1 visa with your partner, or are you trying to just have them come over here on a tourist visa? Greg Rutherford says one of the possible interview questions will be why we want to get married in the United States versus the Philippines. What should our answer be? I myself don't know why. You could say that your livelihood. She could say when she's at the interview that
you want to be as soon as
you want to
be with the person as soon as possible.
Go ahead.
Right.
What else?
Now you can answer that, baby.
Go ahead.
No, you can answer that first. I'll answer it.
Oh, okay. So what I would say, I think Yuri's answer is better than mine, but I would say that your livelihood is in the U.S. Your fiance makes X amount. You you guys are gonna live together there. You just want to make a future in America.
But why would you marry in the States instead of the Philippines?
Yeah, that's just your plans. You could say we just planned it that way. We just I guess it's not much of an answer, huh?
Well, maybe your marriage has been planned in the U.S.
Yeah, you already had your plans in the U.S.
Your family
the family's
expecting
your family is there, in the U.S. who wants to attend. You can have a grander wedding in the U.S. I mean, you could just you could go all day with that. You want to? What state are you in? Just say you were in Louisiana. Our dream is to have a wedding in Louisiana next to the Confederate statue. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you can just make some stuff up. I mean, really, it's none of their business, to be honest. But that's just how I feel about it.
Well, if you cannot answer that, that means your wedding is not planned.
Frank says, hi Yuri and Bruce. Bruce and Yuri want to let you know that I submitted my I-129F package, the old one or the new one. Thank you for your help and advice. And how long should it wait? And how much did you spend on that? Did you send $340? Because if you only sent $340, they're gonna be asking you for more money.
They're gonna return your package.
So how long did it take us? We did this in 2014. It only took ours about 40 days. But now apparently it's taken like 100 and something days.
3 months?
Yeah.
4 months?
Well, actually, it only takes them a couple weeks to get the package. So you'll get a receipt. The first thing you're going to get is an NOA-1, which is like a receipt that's saying that we received your money. And then after that, it's going to take like 3 months. Well, right now it's taking 3 months. It could take less. Veronica says, will you guys do it live later? Maybe, Veronica. I'm not sure. Just make sure you have post notifications on. Steven and Lena Smith says, I sent my I-129F package off Friday and was delivered on Monday. Thanks for all your help. So there's your answer. I think it was Frank. Yeah, Frank, Sierra. So Steven and Lena just sent theirs off on Friday, and theirs got there on Monday. So it's pretty fast to get there. Let's see. Mike C. Poker says, my mom is going to help him to get here on a tourist visa. And can we have a domestic partnership? Then is he allowed to stay with me in the U.S.? So you're... Alright, so Michael, let me see if I understand. So you're trying to do something different that we have never done before. So, you know, now keep in mind, Michael, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a consultant for K-1 visas. So you definitely want to double check anything I say to you or Yuri says to you about this. I assume that what you're talking about is having your fiance come here on a B1, B2, whatever, tourist visa, right? And then you're going to marry them when they get here. So you'd try to file an adjustment of status for them when they got here, I'm assuming. And to answer your question, I don't know, but I can tell you where to seek resources, where you can find more information. I would go to, if I were you, if I was in your position, I would go to visajourney.com. They have a huge forum with way more people than we have access to, and people with all kinds of different situations. And I would search that forum, or even Google it. But that forum has the best information, hands down, because more people comment there. Go there and search for your situation. So you want to know what kind of visa he's going to come here on. If it's a B1, you would say something like, can I switch the B1 visa to, can I adjust the status on a B1 visa? That's what I would type in for a search. Adjustment of status is your keyword. Adjustment of status, and whatever kind of visa he's going to come here on. So that's what you do. Those are your resources. We don't have specific experience on that, so I can't really, I don't really know. All right, Arthur says, I've got the cam plugged into the USB port. Man, it should pick it right up. So I'm not sure about that. I'll check on that one a little bit later, Arthur.
Well, aren't we using a software?
Well, normally what happens when you plug the camera in, software is supposed to detect it, right? Once the software detects it, OBS should have no problem finding it. Or, you know what you can do? Is turn off OBS. If you already had OBS on, I found sometimes when you add other inputs in there, like other display monitors or other cameras, it won't recognize it until you turn it. You shut it down, OBS down, and then bring it back up. Then it'll recognize. It's like it's doing a new inventory when you plug it back in. When you turn OBS back on. Frank Sierra said $535. Yep, that's how much it costs. So you must have did the new one. For me, I already have better benefits in the U.S. and already have a pension, and I am putting that into for a better chance for my family in the USA, in my girl's country. Yeah, that's a great answer. That's a great response. So your pension and everything is already here. Maybe you already have a house here. Everything's already set here. So why would you start from scratch in another country? John Day says, I go back through your other vlogs and I need point by point, and I am marrying a Filipina and retiring there and want to pin a unisex barber shop and give jobs, plus yeah, that's a great idea. Open up a barber shop there. Would that work?
Yeah.
A barber shop?
Yeah.
Philippine scenes in the house. Philippines forever in the house. Close the refrigerator door.
Please. Please,
Magandang umaga.
Huh?
Okay, Yuri is on Yuri mode, so let's go. Let's leave. Let's leave this place. Right, kitty?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you after this, baby. Sorry. He's, I don't know what he wants me.
All right, guys, going upstairs for a bit. Yeah. 3 months. 3 months. All right, guys, back upstairs. Thanks, Andy. Veronica says, can use the phone to record myself if you don't have a camera. Oh yeah, I'm on my camera right now. I'm on my phone. So how does it look? I got a lot of editing to do, guys. Let me show you what I'm up to. Show you a little sneak peek at what I'm working on. It's crazy, crazy editing going on. Something I'm supposed to have done tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to get this done. So check this out. Look at that. That's me editing right there. That's a crazy story I'm about to tell. I'm not sure if this one's going to be released Wednesday or next Wednesday. Not sure yet. Because I've got still like 4 or 5 hours worth of editing, and I'm not sure how much I can get done. Veronica, how's your process going? Let me see if I can have any more questions here before I think I accidentally blocked somebody. And that was a huge mistake. Heath, if you're watching this, Heath, I accidentally blocked you. Because I'm on my phone, and I have to slide the comments up and down. And sometimes my finger just slipped. So let me see YouTube. Apologize for that, guys. Just give me a second to undo this disaster I just did. Look at this. Look at this watch time. Our watch time has increased. Look at those numbers. Look at this. What is this one? Is this views? 8,000 views. But this is like 3 days ago. So we're plugging along. Got a long way to go. We're trying to get to the hundreds of thousands or million. So it's a long, long road. Good excuse, Bruce. That was really an accident. I really didn't mean to block them. So I'm just going to go in here. I think it was blocked because, shit, that was really a mistake. Where do I go to do that? That is community channel. Subscribers. I'm going to show you guys my block list. See how many haters we have. Like real haters. Real haters. Watch this, guys. If your name's on this list, I apologize in advance. Look at this. These are some crazy people. We don't block people for nothing. Normally what happens is these guys attack other people. And sometimes they make other accounts so they can attack us. Look at this. Look at these names. Look at this. Check that out. And this one I think was made by this guy right here. This guy that I blocked like a year ago. Who hates us so bad. Let me see. Where is that guy's name at? His name is G Boone. He attacks women for some reason. It's a strange guy. So right now I'm looking for Davis. I can tell you a story about a few of these guys. Because they just keep returning back to back. Like when you got a troll that just, man, some of these guys are, something's wrong with them. Like something's mentally, emotionally wrong with some of these people. Let me see. Would have been Heath. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't accidentally delete, block Heath. I don't see him here. You guys see any names you recognize on that list? Heath, can you comment? I may have accidentally blocked you, but I don't see your name on the list, so maybe not. Damn it. Oh well. Sorry about that, Heath. Truly apologize. Yikes, they are probably 12-year-olds messaging you. Scary when children have access to social media. You know what? What's crazy about this, Philippine scenes? I'm just gonna blow your mind. Most of these people are like in their 30s and 40s, 50s. They're older people. Isn't that crazy? These are not kids. So, yeah. You know, you can tell they're not kids by the way. Alright guys, just had a connectivity issue. Marilyn says, I'm a big fan of your relationship. Truly. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Let me see if I missed any questions here. No problem, Frank. I'm going through the poster. Okay. He's going to post his timeline. I'm here in Colorado, by the way. And thanks, Bruce, for reminding me that the process does not end when she gets here. Yeah, it really doesn't end when she gets here. It's a whole nother... The next part is going to be for her to get her green card. Alright, kind of just skimming through some other questions here, guys. Lavelle, how you doing? Did the cat end the stream? Oh man, that damn cat. Having some connectivity issues for some reason. Having to go off my cell phone data. I mean, it is gone up here. I'm not sure what happened. Philippine scenes, how's Cebu going? Somebody is Lavelle saying just watched a video about K1 I-129F and I sent it in, but I didn't send no passport pictures, no other things like that, and I'm waiting for them to send it back to me. What do you think I should do? Well, Lavelle, they'll let you know if there's anything else that they need. So right now, just wait for them to send it back what's called an RFE. It's a request for evidence. And they'll tell you everything else. I mean, just sit and wait is what I would say for now, because if you go ahead and send in the photos, maybe there's a couple other things you might have missed. So you might as well, what I would do is I would just wait, see if they send an RFE back. Unfortunately, that does add a little bit more time to your schedule. Traveling visa. Okay, so yeah, that has a name, and I just don't remember what it is. I want to say it's a B1 visa, but there's two. There's a B1 and there's a B2, and I always mix those two up. One is for business, and one is for just going on vacations. Wow, no internet. That is strange. $139 I seen. So Arthur, were you able to get that camera to work? I'm in OBS right now. I'm just taking a look at how mine's working. Oh, hey Heath. Oh man, I seriously out of slippage, man. I thought I'd blocked you for a second there. All right, yeah, Arthur, if you're still there, I know what. I think I have a fix for you. No, I don't think it is. Let me show you. I'm still on SSI, and when I retire in PI, is that still accepted SSI? Mike, I'll have to. Somebody I know actually had the same thing. I'll have to find out for you. I think that whoever, I want to say that I know someone who is on. Well, actually, a lot of guys go there and retire. They're using their retirement checks. I don't know if SSI still goes there. I'm just not sure, Mike. So if I find out, I'll let you know. All right, let me show you something, Arthur. Okay, Arthur, check this out. So here's what you do to get your camera detected. So I don't know if you can see that, but in OBS you have something called sources right here. You see that? Right here, you have all of these different panels, right? So you should see sources. Just let me know when you see sources. So Arthur, if you can see sources, what you do is you add a new source right here. You get the plus sign. Like this, and then once you hit the plus sign, you'll cover all of these different options. Each one of these is an input or output coming from within your computer. It's plugins, it's USB stuff, it's all kinds of stuff, right? So what you want is which one do you want? Video capture device right here. It's like third one from the bottom. You select that, then you're gonna make a new, create new, and then name it whatever you want. Like for you, it'd probably be like Jam or something, I don't know. Jam Cam. Then you hit OK, and then it will ask you which device do you want. So as you can see, I've got like 3 different cameras available to me. So yours, you should see that Jam camera up. If you don't see that camera, then you have a problem. But you should see it in here somewhere. And then once you select the one you want, you just hit OK. And that's about it. All right, guys, I'm going to end this early. I might do another one later today. I'm not sure, like an official one, you know. Not sure yet though. But if you're interested in joining us, just go ahead and hit that post notification bell that looks kind of like this. Looks like that right there.
Should we do a live tonight?
Yuri's asking me if we should do a live tonight. And
but
I might just end up doing it by myself.
But don't you have to finish the editing?
Yeah, I've got a lot of editing to do. I didn't think of that. Alright guys, I am out of here. I'll try to answer more questions a little bit later. Wait, let's see. Bruce, I'm in Chicago. I'm 6'4", 125. I really like Filipinas. How do I approach them? Looking intimidated, and she's into. How do I find out she's into black men? I think she'll. Man, I'm not sure, man. I mean, that's a Yuri question right there. I mean, I got to tell you that some of them, you know, they might not be into it, but they learn to if you're a good guy. And some of them, I mean, if you're in the Philippines, they'll approach you, you know, or they'll make themselves available. So, you know, this depends on the woman, I guess. But some women, you know, prefer tall guys. So you being that tall is a huge plus. I'll tell you that much. Huge plus. I mean, it's like you're instant superstar if you're that tall in the Philippines. Instant superstar. So you won't have any problems at all. Alright guys, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm going to try to do a live, but I have a lot of editing to do. And Yuri is...
Just approach the woman, you know. And just say hi. If they're like, no. That means they don't like you. Oh gosh.
So being tall is definitely a huge plus, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Because all the women who I've ever dated all had tall guys. Had. All right? Past tense. I'm only 5'8". So if you're short, if you're just average height guy like me or short, don't even worry. Don't sweat these 6'4" guys taking the girls. Because all the girls that I've ever had tall guys. 6'4". Every time. Marines. I don't know why. It's weird. It's a freakish thing going.
It's just
but they do definitely prefer tall guys.
It depends. It's not really... For me, my husband's already tall, you know. Because I'm only 5'2", so that's not really... That's just him. It's just his opinion.
What? That's not my opinion. I've dated several girls who all had tall guys, and you know. But anyway, whatever. It's up to, you know what? It really comes down to who you are as a person.
Anyway,
you know?
When dating, just approach the person, you know. If they say no, next, approach the next girl.
Pretty simple advice. Coming from Yuri, so her advice definitely is the best advice. I would follow that. Alright guys, now I'm truly out of here. I gotta edit like crazy.
Okay guys, we need to finish our editing that we have to release tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a good one.
See you later.